What's up, guys? It's Crash, and here we are in the Road to Vostok demo. This is something, if you're on PC, you can go to Steam, download it, and try it out. This game is something pretty special, I feel like. We've been following it along over on the podcast, not so much on this channel yet, but I think we definitely will. If you didn't know, it is developed by a single person, which kind of makes this all even more impressive. And what he did, there's a roadmap you can see over here. If you haven't kept up along with Road to Vostok, check out the YouTube channel. There's been work in progress videos. If you're interested in all in behind the scenes stuff with development, it's all there, and it's really, really cool. The communication is on point. He said he was happy with how this demo was received with the amount of content. And I told him in DMs, I hope he's okay with me sharing that, that's a reward for great communication. Everyone knew, who's been following along with the project, knew what to expect. He communicated it very well, and it's just a really shining example of developer to player communication, and I hope that catches on in the industry. But that's pretty cool. There's the map you guys can see with everything going on. Pause it if you need to, when we can expect more demos, early access, and the full release, and the content that's going to be contained in there. Really cool, right? We know what's happening and coming along with the game. If you do want to support it, go to roadtovostok.com, and I believe there's a link to the Patreon over there if you want to help out. But yeah, let's go ahead and work through the demo together. I think I turned everything up on 1440p, so check that out as far as the recording goes, so it looks better. I want you guys to be able to see this as much as you can, and notice the frame rate off the rip above 220 while recording on the same machine. So pretty cool. Welcome, controls, containers, all that stuff. You can see the looting system, pretty standard. You can definitely look through the crates. It's an empty crate. Then you can see everything we can change. We can change to rain, storms, neutral, dawn, dusk, night, all that stuff. So when we get out into the map, we'll mess around with the time of day. Another feature that's really cool, we can light candles. So obviously that looks cooler at night. I believe flashlight. Yes, I have a flashlight that I can turn on and look around. It just looks really cool. The movement feels good too. It feels like it's got inertia, but it's not obnoxious like some games. And another feature not a lot of people know about is the radio. Now you can actually turn this on in game. You can also pick it up too, I believe. Yeah, you can pick it up and move it around, and it's lootable. But you can also turn it on. And what not a lot of people know about is this is going to eventually be a centerpiece in the game. It's going to be a place where obviously you can hear music, but you'll also be able to hear stuff that's going on in the game if there's events, weather forecasts. And the really cool thing is he's working on a way so you can listen to it online on a website when you're not even in game. If you want to know what's going on in Vostok, you can tune into this from your mobile device or your PC if you're at work or whatever and just curious and want something to listen to. So pretty neat feature in my opinion. Very, very immersive. And then here's the good stuff. Here's the guns, M4, MP5, HK 416, RPK, Remington 870, all that stuff. Obviously, I think we're going to take the 416. Go ahead and pick this up. I think I hit the wrong button. Let me throw it down. Probably dented it. Now it's in here. We'll hit use. We'll put it in our primary. If that doesn't work, if you aren't able to equip the gun, go ahead and restart the game. That's kind of a known bug. Just restart the game and hop back in and it'll work. So it's pretty cool. The other thing that's neat, not like a lot of shooters, you can roll up your scroll wheel and kind of have the gun at a ready position, or you can put it all the way down. From here, you can't shoot, but if you roll the scroll wheel up, then you can point fire, and then ADS is here. So kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and hop in the demo. This is really neat, guys. It looks so cool. So here we are in the map, in one of the first maps that we can walk through, showing what's going on. I was really impressed with the audio, the footsteps. It's like if you walk on wood or grass. Hopefully you're able to hear that. It's pretty neat. So yeah, the audio is really good. We can spawn in some AI and see what that's like. I'll turn them off right now while we mess around with stuff. But you can hear really good directional audio where the AI is. Yeah, so this is just a village you can go through. In the demo, you can go in and explore all these houses, and they just look really, really immersive and cool. I'm assuming we can turn on the candle. Again, if we turn on the different day, dusk, the candle looks a little bit better. And then even at night, definitely really spooky out here. We better turn on our flashlight. But the candle, it just looks cool. It's so immersive. I'm assuming, I don't know, I'm assuming this is gonna have like a day-night cycle. So lighting is going to be important. But you can go around and check stuff out. A lot of stuff going on. I think at one point a jet flies over in this area somewhere, so I was kind of waiting to see what that looked like. But this is a really cool spot to check stuff out and change the weather. Oh, I had AI spawn on, so it sounds like there is AI. But like I said, you can instantly tell where they're at. Let's go see if we can find this guy. Walking through the woods. I guess I can have my gun up at ready in case I need a point fire. Yep, there he is. Got him. Even says AI on there. And then eventually, but yeah, with the audio, I was able to like instantly tell where he was, which is pretty cool. I can put my gun, lower my gun, which is neat. Then you could, if they had stuff, it looks like you could loot. If you hit, yeah, scroll wheel twice gets you out of that without hitting escape. I'm just used to hitting escape from other games. So AI in the demo spawn 3 at a time. So there potentially could be 3 baddies out here. Then we can reload the gun and get ready. Let's go out here and mess with the time of day. I think it's pretty cool. I didn't even go over here earlier. So here's dawn, morning. The animal sounds even change too, which is really neat. Day, which we've seen, and dusk gets a little warmer. Golden hour. This is where you're gonna take all your pictures. And then nighttime. It's dark. It's real dark out here. But how spooky is that? It looks so good, I think. Oh, I hope you guys can see this really good. Oh no, we got a baddie. I just got shot at. So I don't die while I'm making my video. Let's put it back to daytime, huh? So I can see it. See this guy. Nah. We're not weenies. We're not weenies. Let's hunt this guy down at night and see if we can stay alive. So we can hear this guy. The flashlight is really dim. It makes it super spooky. I hear him. There he is. Got him. That's crazy. I was able to hear him. Really, really cool. I should have had my gun up at the ready like this. But no, that's pretty cool. Let's check out the weather too. It's like a horror movie right here. But it is going to be a single player survival game. I'm guessing you're going to be traveling the road, looting, fighting AI. Something that's really nice. I think not having to worry about multiplayer performance should let him focus on making the game just run smooth and play really well. Eventually, I think I read somewhere that he wants to do co-op, which would be cool too. So this is rain. Pretty cool. It changes the light kind of like dusk, like morning rain, evening rain, night rain. Then you can go into full out storm. You have a storm going, we get some rumbles of thunder, a little bit of lightning. Really cool. Lightning goes along with the thunder. Do that in the daytime with a full-on storm. But yeah, I encourage you guys to check this out. Go around into these houses and loot the things. You can't change the keybinds yet, so I fumbled around a little bit. But there's stuff you can loot. You can grab some of these things, check out and loot the cabinets and see if there's anything in there. See, I picked up the can. You can do different stuff with it. And yeah, there's just some really neat art that is all from, if you've watched the developer interviews, or excuse me, the work in progress videos, you can just see that's just storming outside. You're inside a house, you got your candle lit, feels like a survival game. Yeah, very, 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 very immersive. If you guys have a PC, I encourage you to check it out, because I wonder what's up there. I encourage you to check it out, because it's one thing to see videos of it, but it's also it's another to see it rendered on your screen right in front of you where you can move around in it. I never actually came up here before. It looks like a power station. But what I was saying earlier, if you look at the work in progress videos, he shows where he models all this stuff from using photogrammetry and pictures from the actual area where I believe the real town of Vostok is. If don't hold me to this, I think it's between Russia and Finland. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's where it's at. And just a lot of the pictures, the trees, the art all comes from that area, so making it even more immersive. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I encourage you guys to get in here, look around, check out the different things. But yeah, with it, a game when it's raining and there's AI spawning and stuff going on, and I'm staying around 160 frames in 2K while recording, it looks really good. I'm really excited for this game. Definitely follow along with it and see what's going on. Just keep up with it, what's happening. I think a single player game where oftentimes multiplayer shooters get really sweaty all the time, I think having a really immersive single player game might be really fun to just chill and play with your friends and explore and loot and survive. Pretty neat. And then I think you can just walk through there and walk back out, and here you are. So yeah, definitely check it out if you can, guys. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys, checking this out, walking through here. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you next time.